What's going on, everybody? My name is Brendan and I go by Dad Planet on my little reselling corner of YouTube, and today's video is all about eBay fees. It's the money that eBay takes from you for the privilege of listing and selling on their platform. Now, this video won't be for everybody. It's designed with two types of sellers in mind. The first is, if you want to know exactly what each eBay fee is right from the beginning and you're new, this is definitely something that you want to watch. But it is also for seasoned sellers who tend to bury their head in the sand, if you're anything like me, when it comes to what eBay charges you on a monthly basis. So we're going to clear the air here. So in the next 15 minutes or so, I'm going to cover the three main eBay fees that eBay charges you, all the way from creating and publishing a listing to selling and shipping an item to your customer. And then we're going to head into my account and we're going to basically itemize every single fee that I was charged for an entire month with an explanation of what that fee is, what it means, and what it costs me, so that when you go into your account, you'll know exactly where to find each one of these charges, but more importantly, you'll know what it costs you at the end of the month. I'll even show you how to use one of eBay's spreadsheets to confirm that eBay is charging you correctly and not stealing from you. As a quick reminder, if you want to see more instructional videos like this in the future to protect yourself from being fleeced by eBay, make sure you hit the subscribe button and I will have a link in the description below. But for now, let's get learning. Okay, so there are three kind of, not upfront charges, but like three basic charges that I want to cover before we go into my account and we'll scrutinize every single fee that I was charged for the month of May in 2021, so that you know kind of what these numbers are, what they mean, and then where to kind of find and access them. So the first fee that gets charged is an insertion fee, or like a beginning fee. Now, the nice thing that eBay has kind of moved to recently is, whether you're just like a solo seller or you have a store package, they give you an allocation of listings every month that you can meet before you have to start paying insertion fees. So it's $250 if you're just somebody that does not have a store. So you can create 250 listings before you ever get charged an insertion fee. If you go over your $250, say to $350, then you're going to get charged an insertion fee on the 100 listings that you created over your free 250 allocations. So keep that in mind. So it's for no store package, they'll give you $250. For the starter store package, which I believe is $5 a month, you also get $250. The basic store package, they'll give you up to 1,000 fixed price listings for free. I'm not going to talk about auction listings. It's all right here, and I'm not going to discuss the panel on this side here that is sellers without payments managed by eBay, like so the people that are still using PayPal, because that's going away. So moving forward, it's just going to be everybody under managed payments. So we're using a column on the left. But 1,000 fixed price for the basic store package, which again is $22. The premium store package, which is the one I use, gives you up to 10,000 fixed price listings for free before you have to pay a beginning fee or an insertion fee. So I'm at 1,100. I'm never going to hit that number, which is totally fine with me. And I'll show you what the insertion fees cost per like level of store here on the next screen. So the next two packages are the Anchor Store package and then Enterprise. So you get 25,000 for free and then 100,000 for free before you start getting charged that beginning insertion fee. Now here are the store subscription packages. So again, the starter one is $5 a month. The basic one is $22. Premium is $60. That's the one I use. And then Anchor $300 and Enterprise $3,000. Those are for the big dogs. And to reiterate, here is the listing allocation that you get if you have a store: 250, 1,000, 10,000, 25, and 100,000. And then here, right here, this is the insertion fee that you would pay. So, for example, if you were a starter store and you were paying $5 a month and you listed 350 listings that month, you went over your monthly allocation by 100. So 100 times 30 cents, you're going to pay $30 in just insertion fees for going over that $250 free allocation marks. That's how you calculate that, and the numbers are the same for auction prices here. 30 cents is what you get charged if you're a starter store, 25 cents for basic, 10 cents for premium, so on. and so forth. So you've got your insertion fee, which is your beginning fee. Now, the next fee is the final value fee. So for most categories, the final value fee is going to hover around 12.5%. It says right here 12.55% on the total amount of the sale up to $7,500. If you sell something over that, for most categories, you're going to pay about 2.5% over that $7,500 price point. So keep that in mind. If you sell books and magazines, movies and TV related items, you're going to pay 14.55%. Coins and paper money, I'm not real clear on this because I feel like eBay got rid of these categories, so I don't know if this is updated or if they kind of reneged on the offer, but 12.5% if this category even still exists, I'm not really sure. Jewelry and watches and watch parts, 15% up to $1,000 for the item, and then 6.5% from $1,000 to $7,500, so on and so forth. Trading cards, 12.5% up to $7,500. Art, NFTs, which is a really nice. eBay is allowing you to sell your digital art. That's non-fungible token. That's what NFT stands for. You guys saw I did a video with Thrift Shop Hustler on NFTs. If you haven't seen that, you want to learn about the digital art world as it relates to resellers, go ahead and check that video out. But 5%, really, really low in that category. It's pretty nice. Business and industrial, you guys get the point. It varies here. Clothing and shoes. Men's athletic shoes and women's athletic shoes, I sell a ton of those. It's free if you sell the item for over $100. That's really, really nice. It's kind of like an ongoing promotion that eBay has had going on right now that they've just been extending, which is really nice. And then it's 12.5% if the sale is less than $100. So let's go into my account for May. And you can see here it's May 1st through May 31st of 2021. So I did $11,304 in sales, but that's a little bit misleading because that's not actual product sales. If you look down a little bit farther, the actual item sales accounted for $8,600 of the $11,300. The rest of it is shipping and handling and taxes. Now, previously, eBay was only charging that final value fee on this $8,600 number. Well, now they are charging you a final value fee, including the shipping if you charge shipping and the taxes all together. So I'm getting taxed on this entire amount rather than this amount here, which, what can I say? I mean, it's, not much you can do about it because there's not much in the way of competition for eBay in some of these categories. But yeah, that's just how they calculate it right now. But again, this is also a little bit misleading because it looks like eBay is charging me 30% of my total sales in fees, and that is not the case. So if you look at how they have this broken down here, it's separated by eBay fees and shipping labels. But if you do the math on this, the 1,463, if you divide that by my total sales, it comes out to about 12%. Okay, so that's pretty much in line with the final value fee price. So that's not bad. Like, that's about exactly what they said they were going to charge you. So when you know where to look for the numbers and what they mean, you can clearly see that it's about right. That's about what they should be charging. The rest is just, for me, is just shipping. So if you click this link here for eBay fees, it takes you through what each individual fee you paid that month comes to. So an insertion fee here of 10 cents, that seems like a glitch. I get charged it every month, and it's not worth my time to try to track it down. But based on my premium store, I shouldn't be charged any insertion fees at all, according to the information that we just went over. So I don't know why that's in there, but I don't pay a whole lot of attention to it. So final value fees total, I paid $13.78. I do promote my listings at 1%, so that's perfect, $33 for that, based on the amount of sales I did through promotions. International fee, I'm going to read this verbatim because it's sort of iffy, but it says that is charged when the country of the item's delivery address or of the buyer's registered address doesn't match the country of your registered address. So I can get clarification on that, but again, even though $27 adds up on a month-to-month basis, I'm not going to question it because who knows. So transaction fees and credits, I got $30 back this month, and again, my store subscription fee is put in here at $59.95. They make it very, very clear where all your eBay fees are coming from. Now, shipping labels. In the past, this number only included the post office labels that were printed. It did not include FedEx and UPS labels. It does now. In the past, in order to find the additional charges that you were charged via FedEx and UPS, if you used them as shippers, you had to go to your monthly invoice to find that. Well, now that's not in there anymore. They have put it in this area here. Again, another, like, that's a big improvement, eBay. Way to go. It makes it a lot more complicated. It consolidates all of the data. It makes it easier for all of us to understand. So all three of your shipping charges are going to be in here on a monthly basis. That is wonderful, wonderful news. Now, if you want to really double and triple check your numbers, or just kind of get, again, more familiar with all of this stuff is coming from, eBay allows you to download the listing sales report for any time frame that you specify up here at the top. So May 1st through May 31st, I download my listing sales report, and then this is what I do next, just to make sure like my shipping charges are in line with where they're supposed to be. It's highly unlikely that this number is going to be off on that Excel spreadsheet, but I like to pay attention to this one. And as long as this one is like close to what the number is here, I don't pay attention to it any further. So I'm going to pull up the Excel spreadsheet, and this is what this data or this document looks like when you pull it up. So it's, you know, kind of crude, and you know, this could look overwhelming for those of you that don't use Excel. I don't really use it that much, but it's really easy once you kind of just like figure out where the numbers are that you need to find. So what we're looking for here is the shipping charges that I charged my customer. So if we go back, you can see this is the number that I charged my customers on my listings, and then this is the number that I actually paid, right? Because you get a little bit of a discount via eBay's discounted labeling like deal that they have with all of the carriers. So first thing I'm looking for again is 2185.63, and that comes from this first column right here. You can very clearly see it's the shipping and handling that is paid by the buyer to me. So I'm going to scroll all the way down, and I already have this tallied up. The way you calculate this cell, if you want to do it like this, is just hit equals and then sum, put a parenthesis in there, and then highlight all of these. I'll do it for you here just in case the people want to see it for the first time. Highlight every column, okay, and then go back down, all the way down, and add your ending parenthesis, and then boom, it will calculate the number just like that. That's how we came up with the 2185.63, and yes, it matches this number, 2185.63. Perfect. So we know that number is correct. You could go back in, and I've done the same thing in this column, this shipping column here. So you'll see right here, this is my shipping label cost, includes all of the carriers, all the way down, same scenario here, 1933.76 and 1974.91. We're off by a little bit, but again, I've got to like balance, like, is this worth my time to try to track this money down? If it's a massive discrepancy, maybe, but at like $30 or $40 or $50, I'm really just not going to look into it. But that's how you find those numbers and you verify kind of where they're coming from. So from a fees perspective, their fees are reasonable. It's where, you know, you have to kind of decide, do I want to charge shipping? Do I not want to charge shipping? I do things a little bit different, so I'm not afraid to charge my buyers shipping, and I understand eBay is going to, you know, tack the fee on regardless. So, you know, once those things once I find that they're becoming cost prohibitive, maybe I'll change. Maybe I'll change to the free shipping model. I don't really know. But I'm just keeping things the way I like to do them right now. And this gives you kind of a bird's eye view of what all of these fees mean and where they're coming from. Now, the last fee, you have to go back to, and we'll scroll up here. The last fee, I just call this a junk fee. It's 30 cents for every item you sell. Now, in the interest of refunds, if you sell an item and that item is refunded, eBay will credit you back the final value fee. They will, the final value percentage fee. They will not, however, refund that 30 cents for the, I just call that the junk fee. And they do tell you this somewhere around here. They're saying it's like, you know, they calculate a percent of the total amount of the sale to charge you for their commission plus 30% per order, but you don't get that 30 cents back when an item is refunded. So keep that in mind. Again, you won't have tons of returns and refunds, so you don't really have to worry about that. But it does add up. So for example, I sold 203 items that month. So I mean, that's $60 in just like final value junk fees that they collect. So insertion fees, they can get you there. Junk fee at the end, they can get you there. And then that like 12 to 15% buffer is where the fees kind of fall in the middle. But that, hopefully that gives you like a much better understanding of what the fees are, where they come from, how you find them, and then how you calculate them, because a lot of people get stuck in this part, and then they'll look to, say, the groups online where they're giving sort of misinformation. And no, it's more like 25%, it's more like 35%. It really isn't. We just went over that right there. So there you have it. So did you learn something? Hopefully you did. Hopefully you found something that you hadn't seen before, or if you're brand new, that sets you off on the right foot to reselling on eBay. And I'm happy to provide that content for you. So leave a like if you learned something new, and then always consider subscribing to the channel for more instructional videos like this. I do what's sold videos. You'll see me at the Goodwill bins. You'll see me at garage sales. You basically see me how to run my entire business as it unfolds throughout the week and throughout the month. So Brendan here, Dad Planet. Thank you so much for tuning in. If somebody you feel needs to see this and needs to learn from this, feel free to share this video with them as well, wherever it is you share content, and we will see you in the next video.